You're now tuned in to the Lady Charmaine live show, and I'm your host, Lady Charmaine. And as always, we got another great interview for you today. So what do you get when two of your favorite actors collide on the same show? Well, we're going to find out who they are because things can get complicated. We're going to talk about that coming up right after this. My guests today are actors, and they're both starring in some of your favorite shows. One in the Haves and the Have-Nots, and the other one in Showtime's Shameless. And they're here today to talk about their new TV One movie, Three's Complicated. Help me welcome to the Lady Charmaine live show, Miss Shanola Hampton and Mr. Tyler Lepley. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hi, Lepley. Woo-hoo!
And Happy New Year to the both of you.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
So how did you bring in your New Year? Shanola, you were so bubbly. I want to know, what did you do to bring in the New Year this year?
I'm so bubbly and boring. It's not even funny. I have two kids, a 5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. We had a kids party. We brought it in with the East Coast, watched that ball dropped at 9, and I was clocked out by 9:30.
Hey.
She on East Coast time. Tyler, what did you do?
So fine. Aren't I so fine? I'm so fine.
I know that's right.
You know what? I can't say that mine was any different. I sipped some of that bubbly. I watched the ball drop, and I was probably in bed by 11 o'clock.
Really?
I know they wanted these juicy stories of what went on.
I know.
But, I don't think.
Okay, so here's what really happened. Tyler and I went to the club, VIP. We were hosts. We got paid a lot of money to host the New Year's Eve night. We did turn up, turn up, turn up. No, that didn't happen.
Turn up. We went and blew it all in the strip club.
You said, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, okay? Well, both of you have some great things happening this new year, because you have a brand new movie that's coming out on TV One called Three's Complicated. And, it's very complicated, because we're going to talk about it, because things going to get juicy. And if you want to know all the details, y'all, you guys have to tune in on January the 13th. But, Shanola, I want you to tell us your role, because you also executive produced this film, correct?
I did, yes. It was such an honor to work with TV One and Swirled Films as an executive producer and to star in this film playing Deja. Deja is going through that time in life where it's a lot of transitions. The first 5 minutes, you see that she quits her job after being treated unjustly. She goes to the bar to drink out some of her sorrows, gets hit on by some skeevy guy, and in comes Tyler Lepley in all of his glory to save her, and they have a weekend fling. It's only supposed to be a weekend. They make rules. They're not to speak. It's just a weekend of fun, and then her daughter comes home from college, in comes her new beau, and it just so happens to be Tyler Lepley's character, the same guy Mom just had a weekend fling with. Needless to say, it takes a wonderful twists and turns for the whole weekend. Deja also has an ex-husband who comes into play, played by Malik Whitfield, and it is a bunch of foolery, honey.
Well, I don't think
exactly
Mr. Tyler think it is. Look like he's having a good old time. So, Tyler, I want you to tell me about you. And how did you enjoy playing this particular role?
Man, I had so much fun. Recently in my career, I've just been doing a lot of high drama type stuff. That's where my experience and a little bit of my success has come from. So it was great to be able to, jump in the saddle, work with Shanola, work with Charles, with Kiki, to be able to bring this romantic comedy to life. And, as she touched on a little bit, they have this weekend fling, and then the story really turns interesting when they have that. When this love triangle comes to a halt. So I can't wait till the audience, tunes in this Sunday to just try to figure out where the love triangle ends, whether it's in a heartbreak or a new beginning. So guys, make sure you definitely tune in this Sunday at 7 p.m.
Okay. So what do you want people to take away from watching this film?
I want people to have a good time, one. I want them to be able to fall in love with these characters. We have such fun, juicy characters who are beautifully played, and I'm not just saying that because I'm in it. Even while I was shooting it, I just thought how blessed we were to have this cast agree to do this project.
Shanola? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was my phone.
Oh, no, that was her. Okay. Well, hopefully she's able to dial back in. Okay, so Tyler, tell me, what do you want people to take away from this film?
Well, you know what, she started touching on it. I think the main thing is that, you know, there's a few things you're going to take away from it, but, like, the storylines and the characters, you know, she used the adjective juicy, but, like, they're just really grounded in reality. You know what I mean? So it's like it's easy on paper to, you know, think you're rooting for the mom, or, you know, think you're trying to root for someone to get the man. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, they really just have these storylines that are grounded in reality. And I think that's one of the main things outside of just a great time to have with your family or friends or whoever you watch it with, is to just, you know, really find a character that you're rooting for.
Okay. Exactly. Sorry, I got
I'm glad you're back.
What he said.
So Shanola, I want you to discuss.
I am back. Yeah.
Thank you. So discuss some of the cast. With you being an executive producer now, is this the very first film you ever executive produced?
It is. It's the first of many more to come, and I'm really happy that this was my first one. I couldn't have asked for a better situation, a better partnership than with TV One and with Swirl Films and the cast and crew. Just really, it sounds like stuff you just say for fluff, but it's so true. This was the best opportunity and the best marriage, and I'm so blessed that this was my first one.
So I know when you're doing something for the first time, sometimes there can be like some little kinks. What are some do's and don'ts? What did you learn from this experience that you will add to your next experience and that you will not add to your next experience being an executive producer?
That's a really good. If I could add my cast to every executive producing experience I have, I would, just because they were so amazing and so giving of their time and their talents and the crew. So that's something that I would add, because it's really rare to work with such talented actors who are also so grateful to be working and just kind people. And no one has egos and acting all stink. I can't stand that. So if I could have the energy of my cast on every project, that's what I would do. I think what I wouldn't do again, that's interesting. I don't know. I can't think of something with this experience that I wouldn't do again, only because it was all such a learning process, and there's so many ins and outs. Just to get 2 minutes of film shot is a lot. So it all was such a learning process. There may be some things that I would do differently, but nothing that I'd say I want to just do it again, because we really didn't have, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't nuts.
Okay. Now, Tyler, I know this is something new for you. It's a romantic comedy. So tell me, what are your thoughts on romantic liaisons between older women and younger men?
I mean, you know, it's interesting. I don't really see, you know, too much different from it being, you know, an older woman and an older man than it would be from, you know, a woman and a man the same age. You know, at least in my experience, it's kind of like, you know, we connect and empathize with what we connect and empathize with, and you know, we kind of take it from there. So I've never really been in a situation where I was like, hey, you know, I'm 30, you're 45. All right, cool. That's how we're going to start this off. You know, so I think for me, it's not really too crazy. The older woman and the younger man type of thing, because I think just where they're at in life and their experiences, they connect on a level that is you know, deeper than age.
Interesting. So do you like older women?
And he looks at Shanola Hampton and thinks she's super 22.
Right.
That's what he meant.
And she looks super young and sexy, so that always helps out.
No, now, Tyler, you got to answer my question. Do you like older women? Are you attracted to older women?
Oh.
You know, in my life, I am. You know, it's not to say that, you know, I haven't dated a woman my age or younger. But for sure, you know, most of my experience is with older women, and I think that really just comes from you know, kind of like what I said, just a maturity level, as you know, certain experiences that I've been through, But yeah, that's my experience.
Okay.
I like it.
Cougars everywhere are cheering Tyler.
Hey, yeah, come on, Cougar, that's my favorite animal.
Especially with you being the sexy heartthrob on the haves and the have-nots, you know. So, okay, for the both of you, this is a question for the both of you. Shanola, you first. What other projects do you have going on in 2019?
Super Fun will be back for the second half of season 9 of Shameless, January 20th. So that's super. And then another project that I shot in Atlanta, Through the Glass Darkly, another movie should be out towards the end of the year, I'm hoping. So other than that, I'm back on the grind, trying to get another job.
Okay, I know that.
Find something else to executive produce.
Okay, and Tyler, you, what else do you have coming up?
Yeah, you know what? People don't. You know, she touched on something great. It's like people see that glitz and glam, they don't understand that it really is a grind. Even when you got so much success and so many things going on, like Shanola does, it's like, you know, we're still grinding. You know what I mean? But for me, so where we at? So yeah, this Sunday we got Three's Complicated. Last Tuesday, I think it's our 6th season of the Have and the Have-Nots just premiered. So that comes on every Tuesday. I got a film called About the People that's coming out probably towards the middle of this year, and then on this Tuesday I'm actually dropping an album this Tuesday. So
really,
you know, we between me and Shanola,
and he's very good. Ty Lep is very good. Like his album is going to be fire. He taught me a little bit about rapping. He taught me a little bit how to rap. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, I actually got a behind the scenes video that I'm about to put y'all on. I got Shanola rapping one of my songs.
No, really, Tyler, you're a rapper?
I'm about to put y'all on.
So, Tyler, are you a rapper?
Yeah, for real.
Are you serious? Do you have
for real.
On YouTube?
Yeah, no, I got an album drop today.
Wow, okay. So
So everything's going to be up. On this Tuesday when I drop it, it's going to be available everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll definitely make sure I keep you guys, I'll definitely keep you guys up to date just in terms of the details where you can get it. But once it drops on Tuesday, you'll be able to go see it everywhere.
Now, can you give us...
He's not just a pretty face, ladies. He's fire.
Okay,
Come on, man. We're working out here. I got bills to pay.
Tyler, I need you to give us an exclusive. Can you just drop us a couple of bars? Just a couple of bars. Just give us a little...
Oh, you want a couple of bars? You want a freestyle? Come on, man. I got to be ready for the freestyle. I need another cup of coffee for that. We're going to have to do... You know what? I'll make you a deal.
What?
You bring us down for a live interview in the studio, and I'm dropping bars on you all day.
Okay, you don't have to do no freestyle. How about something that's on your album that you already know? That give us a little taste so we can want to go and buy the album.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You're the one I like, Tyler.
Okay, cool. Look, today's Thursday. It's a fun day. So you make sure you catch the TV One's premiere on Sunday. How about that?
Nah, I want something that's on that. I want something
like
that's
that. That's off the top. That's off the top. And it rhymes. How about that?
So that's all the bars I get. Okay, well, everybody make sure y'all go ahead and get Tyler's album so we can really catch all the bars on the album. But before you do that, make sure you tune in Sunday to TV One to Three's Complicated at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on TV One. Thank you so much, Shanola and Tyler, for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
You're lovely.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much and have a blessed day, okay? Congratulations on all of your successes.
You too. Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
You too. Bye-bye. And again, don't forget to tune into Three's Complicated on TV One on January the 13th, this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And for those on the West Coast, that's 5 p.m. for us. So you guys make sure that you definitely tune in. And this segment of the Lady Charmaine Live Show is actually sponsored by, it's the Wealth Summit. It's a Wealth Empowerment Summit going to be taking place Saturday, February the 2nd from 10 a.m. to 3 From 10 p.m. to, I can't even get the time right, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Make sure you go online and get your tickets at catalystcommunityconnections.org. Again, that's catalystcommunityconnections.org. And here is Miss Elisa Nichols to tell you more about it.
As I was growing my life, transforming my business, I copycat Game Changers. And what I found out was Game Changers were always attending another summit, a place where they can grow, a place where they can expand, and a place where they can network. So I myself did the exact same thing. And I looked up one day and I was that game changer. Not at the top of the game by some, but definitely not where I used to be. So if you're a game changer or you're striving to truly be a game changer, then you don't want to miss the Wealth Summit. Me and my girl Constance Carter and a bunch of other amazing, brilliant individuals will be joining together on February 2nd, 2019 at Waterfront University Plaza Hotel. You don't want to miss it. This is where transformation occurs. If you want to get something new, you simply have to know something new. And I'll be sharing the tips and secrets of how financial transformation occurs. How not only to make more money, but how to keep more money and how to grow money. How to grow your impact, how to scale your business, how to attract more consumers, how to create a tribe, how to do those things that's gonna last a lifetime and help you write the legacy that you wanna write. But in order to get there, you have to be in the room. So I invite you, register. Don't walk, but run. It is limited space, and you definitely want to reserve your seat. I'll see you there.
And be sure, again, to go get your tickets at catalystcommunityconnections.org. That is catalystcommunityconnections.org. And we look forward to seeing you there. And again, thank you to Shanola and Tyler. Be sure to tune in this Sunday to Three's Complicated on TV1.